These are the top 3 things I did to increase my productivity during Q1. First is make a decision. I know it sounds a bit cliche, but I realized in my experience how many times I'm one foot in, one foot out. Oh, I'm just gonna try it out. Oh, I'm gonna collect a bunch of information for months and then take the leap. It's like, no, decide this is what I'm doing. And then I feel like when we make a decision, life really does kind of rearrange itself, or we start to see new opportunities, or we really get a chance to look at ourselves in the mirror and see where we have been doing various things that may be working against the goals that we've created for ourselves, or the self-talk, or overconsumption on social media, whatever it is. I feel like a lot of times we're one foot in and one foot out and we haven't decided to do something. We really can't see the ways that we have been impeding our own progress. And for me, I got to see where I would normally hinder my own progress in deciding like, oh, you're just a beginner, or you're not sure, or this or that. Like, yes, we should all give ourselves grace, but when we make a decision to do something, I think that is the commitment to ourselves and we continue forward. Also, I like to keep my word the best that I can when I say I'm going to do something for me. Other people can tell me they're going to do things all day, but what do words really mean to me if I can't keep the words that I say to myself? So when I decide that I'm going to do something, I do my best to keep that word to myself, because at the end of the day, it's just me and my thoughts, and the things that I say are true for myself. So making a decision to achieve various things throughout Q1 was the first step, and I think that really did make a difference in the way that I showed up for myself in prior months. I did get really close to making a lot of my goals Q1. I'm going to be honest, I didn't make all of them, but I got so much closer this past 3 months than I have in the past year and some change. And I think it was the decision that I am going to do this and not faltering on that. Next, planning. Notoriously, I have not been a good planner. My mom will tell you, Zuri just flies by the seat of her pants, exactly what she says verbatim. Because I do. I decide I'm going to do something and then I just whimsically find my way to do it. Like, it's not ever this strategic, thought out process. And I think as I am becoming more of a seasoned business owner and I am wanting to accomplish various things that oftentimes do lead up to one big goal, I'm noticing that planning is so important. And I'm not a girl that's trying to sell you 1,000 planners. I don't need another planner. I need discipline, and I need to silence my mind to achieve my goals. So what I think was helpful, and something that I haven't heard others really tackle or like others really use, is kind of like a brain dump. So earlier in the year, my friends and I had like a manifestation party where we had these bingo cards, and it included 9 things we wanted to either do for the year. I did mine quarterly, or you could do one monthly. To me, setting down and deciding what I wanted to achieve for the quarter was helpful, and then I knew I had 3 months to make this happen. And I obviously don't want to procrastinate on that, but something about that takes a little bit of the pressure off, and knowing that I have some time to decide I want to do this thing and keep fumbling my way through it per se. Not that I necessarily always fumbled, but it gave me room to give myself grace to achieve the goal. After having my 9 things that I wanted to accomplish, I would often find myself like, oh my gosh, I have to do all these things, I have to do all these things, when really what was really helpful was sitting down and kind of doing a brain dump. Like, okay, these are all the things on my mind, and these are all the ways that I feel like I can achieve these goals. Maybe it was like, make 6 outfits this month, send out 5 business emails. So I could write those things down on paper, and then I could say, okay, what can I accomplish this week? What can I group together? That way I'm more impactful with my time. And I just feel like for me that was super, super beneficial, because now my mind is quiet and I'm not feeling the anxiety of having to do a million things, and I can see them on paper and I can strategically group them together to make the most out of my time. And so from there, I would take my daily planner and I would write out, okay, this is what I can accomplish Monday, this is what I can accomplish Tuesday, and really go from there. And I want to be honest, this is totally a transparency post. I didn't always get to plan out my day. Sometimes it was wake up and just rush. But I made sure, if not that night or the night before, to write down what I did that day, and then be able to say, okay, I did write the bones of an email. Tomorrow I can put in the pictures and then I can send it off on Wednesday. It was being able to see the work that I was doing also made me really more focused and disciplined. And it also, something about just checking things off your to-do list just gives me like a euphoric boost. Like, yes, got that done, got that done. So I really wanted to share that because I feel like dumping things out of your mind and trying to stay accountable with whatever you're writing down for yourself on a daily basis can really be beneficial. And it's not to be too rigid. I like the quarterly planning. I like that I could just dump things out of my mind and then work my way to put them in my calendar and then kind of work to achieve them. I feel like creating somewhat of a loose, streamlined process is really helpful, but I want to be transparent. It's not about being rigid. For me, a rigid approach just won't work, because if I miss one day, now I'm having a bad life. Like, no, you missed one day, you get up and do it better tomorrow, you do better the next day. So I really want this to be helpful in that it's not about being rigid. It's about finding a focused flow and achieving the things that we said that we're going to do and standing on the decisions that we made for ourselves. Third, I saved the best for last. For me, the biggest impact in my productivity for Q1 was my mental state. I really did shift around the way that I view myself and the way that I view my task. So something that I started implementing was method acting as the person who knows exactly what they're doing in that task. So let's say I have 5 hours to braid my hair, which I did do these braids myself, but typically in the past, I would have spent the first 30 minutes, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm in over my head, just lots of doubt, negativity, and anxiety, which are all valid, but I can't spend my time focused on that, because then I only have 4 hours and 30 minutes to achieve what I said that I was going to do. So this version of me says, okay, I am a hairdresser, and for those 5 hours, I am a hairdresser. Do I know what I'm doing? No, but we're moving in the sense of I am this person, therefore I know what I'm doing, and I trust that I will figure it out as I go. I know, abstract concept. For me, it's just been able to silence the negativity and the doubt and the amount of time that I would take thinking about something and how to make something work instead of just doing it, instead of taking the step and going and trusting that I can do this. And for me, it's been this ability to method act my way into the person who says they know what they're doing. When it comes to tackling my goals, being the person who is standing on the decision that they made and, going off my plans that I make for myself for the week or for the day, I don't have time to be wondering, can I, how do I, what if? It's no, I am the person that can do this and I'm doing it. So those are the 3 things that have really boosted my productivity this quarter: deciding something, making a plan, and method acting my way into the person who gets it done. And for me, I have been able to achieve so much more this quarter than I have been the past year and some change, and I feel good about it. That's why I'm obviously making a video. With that being said, I appreciate you all for watching this video all the way through. Clearly, I'm yapping on this app a lot more, so subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on all platforms at Zuri Shalise. I'm pretty good at following back, so make sure you click that subscribe button as well as follow elsewhere, and I'll do the same.